Good morning, everybody. What is going on? This is Mr. R. Welcome to the channel. Today we are playing some directed mode here. So we're going to jump into this saved game we have. This is Liberty Falls round 15, and it's going to be locked to round 15 forever. And we're going to discuss the addition of this new directed mode and what this means for camo grinding and XP grinding in zombies. I don't know if Treyarch did this on purpose, but like this is for sure the new meta, at least for right now, for grinding camos and everything. So stay tuned. Okay, so as you can see, we are currently in Liberty Falls on round 15. So, as you can see, we have spawned back into our directed mode game here. So I have basically round 15 over and over and over and over again for as long as I want to have round 15. So this is insane for two things. One, it's been actually like pretty crazy XP so far. The last game I played, I went up like 6 levels in just like rounds 1 through 15. Which I don't know if there's something going on that's causing me to get additional XP, but we've just been racking up XP like nobody's business. Second of all, it's crazy for camos, and we're on Liberty Falls right now, and you see I do have Deadshot. What's crazy about this is that the Wonder Fizz also spawns in on round 1, so we can get to round 15, but we have all of the perks. So we can just sit in here and just grind camos and only ever have round 15. And like sometimes we don't even get Manglers. Like we didn't even get a Mangler that round. So it's pretty crazy for grinding. So the goal for like the video that we're working on right now and for the stream today is I have the whatever the first LMG is, I don't remember what it's called, and we're gonna get this to gold if we can, at least finish the headshots on it, and then after we do that we're gonna go to the next LMG and do all the headshots on that, and then the next one and do all the headshots on that. We're basically gonna do like as many guns as we can manage tonight before I just want to be asleep. We may also switch to Terminus at some point if we get bored of this map, because honestly this method probably will get a little bit boring, but yeah, we can just grind like forever, literally. So we're at about 800 critical kills with this gun right now, and I just grabbed the XMG off the wall because that's going to be our next one. So we'll get to that when we get to it. Now, the one thing I haven't actually tested yet is basically after every time you finish a quote-unquote round 15, it will play like the new round music, like you've actually started a fresh round, and then just respawn all the round 15 zombies. It will allow me to save and quit again, but I don't know, because it's still round 15, I don't know if it's going to save me exactly where I am now with triple pack, and you know, I just bought the XMG and got that all upgraded, so I don't know if it saves me where I am or at the start of like official round 15, like the original round 15. We just made it up to level 29, so that's up a couple levels so far. So we just finished Oceanic, which is 1,000 criticals, which means we've got quite a way to go. We've got still 1,000 more criticals, well, 1,000 minus 5 more criticals to go until this gun is done with critical kills at least. So I just came up and bought the rest of the perks on the map. The Wonder Fizz is up top. It spawns in right at the beginning. So you have Wonder Fizz forever, which is sick. Now, something interesting to note is that on our original round 15, we didn't get a Mangler spawn in, which means that now we're never going to have a Mangler spawn in. So something that I was curious about before I started this right now, and I think I've basically found the answer, is two things. If you were to do this method for like a while, would you ever get like a different setup for that round? Because, you know, sometimes you'll have a Mangler spawn in on round 11, sometimes they'll come in on 12, sometimes you'll have one every round from 11 on, you know? It's kind of hit or miss on what actually happens. And I think it will just endlessly spawn the amount of zombies that you would normally get on that round if you had just zombies. And I have, when I was playing on Terminus before, I have had Manglers spawn during the round, so I think it's like whatever you get for your like original round 15 is just going to be the same thing that you get over and over and over again. So we just hit 1500 criticals. We got the whiteout camo, which means we've got 500 more to go. And so far I've been doing this for maybe like 35 minutes or so. You can't turn the rampage inducer on when you're in directed mode, so it does definitely make it a little bit more challenging. Not in terms of actual like challenging gameplay, but in terms of it just is going to take longer because you can't use the rampage inducer. Okay, so we just got the purple tiger for the PU whatever it is gun here, the first LMG on the list. Now the next challenge for this is Manglers, and we do not have any Manglers spawning right now, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to have to do the first challenge after, but what we can do right now is we can specifically go for hipfire kills. So we need 300 hipfire kills, which we will do this game, and then maybe we'll grind some of the XMG, and then eventually, not too long, we'll switch over to Terminus, and we'll have to like do the majority of the Easter egg in that map first, and then we'll get into the really, really good camo grinding spot. So we'll get there in just a minute. Alright, and we just got our 300 hipfire kills with this gun, which means we've basically done as many challenges with this gun as we can during this game. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to leave the game here, and this is going to kind of show off just exactly what I got. So first of all, this gun was level 11 when we started the game. It's now level 37, which is ridiculous. Also, we were level 26, made it all the way up to level 35. So we went up 9 levels. I'm interested to see exactly how much XP we just gained. That was what, like maybe 4 or 5 tiers on the battle pass? 10k XP, 20k, 30k, 40, 50, 60, almost 90. Oh man, this is about to be wild. $191k XP we got during that game. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and spawn into Terminus here. And what we're going to do is get to the same point in the Easter egg where we have the round 15 cap unlocked. And then we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. So right now, obviously, our round cap is 3. So we're not obviously done getting up to round 15 yet, but I want to show you the first part of this really good XP. If you come into this room and stand in this corner with the Mustang and Sally, you can clear the rounds super fast, and it's just free XP. And once you have your perks and everything set up, you can stay in here with any gun that you want. I highly recommend the Electric Cherry augment on Elemental Pop. It's the last augment on Elemental Pop, so you will have to level that up quite a bit. But if you sit in that room, particularly with the Mustang and Sally's, if you're not grinding for camos, that's a sick spot to grind for XP. Now, I understand that probably not everybody knows how to actually do the Easter egg, but since this is in directed mode, you do get a pretty good tutorial just from the game itself. So I'm not obviously showing the steps to finishing the Easter egg itself, but just follow the steps they give you and you'll be good. Oh, great time to unpause. We're on round 15 and we're not ever going to not be on round 15 now, which is good. That being said, we do need to now buy some things. So we're going to need PhD. We need to get to upgrading these guns. So I grabbed the XMG off the wall. And I have my PU-21 here. But the PU-21 we can't really do much with right now because we need to kill Manglers. And that's pretty much the only challenge we have left for the PU. It's just the Manglers. Alright, and we just got Mystic Gold on the PU-21 here. Came out here because it's a little bit easier to clump the zombies together to get those massacre medals. But we did just get Mystic Gold on the PU-21, which means time to work on this. And we're going to have to hit the box to get the third LMG out. I don't think that you can buy it on the wall anywhere on this map. Honestly, the luck on that was pretty insane. We got it out of the box like... that was maybe like 10 hits on the box, and we got it. So we now have both of the LMGs that we haven't completed the camos on yet. We obviously are going to finish the XMG first, and then the GPMG 7. It's going to be a little bit of a process, but we'll get there. So the strategy right now is pretty much we're just standing right here, and we don't get enough zombies per round to even really go through a full magazine. So we just stand here, take out the zombies as they come to us, and if we did happen to run out of ammo, we also have our electric cherry on, so whatever zombies are standing near us are going to be temporarily disabled. Off to a good start here. It's going to take us a little bit to finish the headshots on this gun, but we'll catch up with you when we finish them off. Alrighty, so I forgot to hit record before I actually finished the XMG, but the XMG is done. Okay, so the XMG, we now have the Mystic Gold camo unlocked, which means that's 2 out of 3 of the LMGs done. And I thought I would just come in here as well and show you guys my spreadsheet that I have set up for this. I am at some point planning to actually make like a shareable copy of this just to send out in a video or something so that everybody can also use this. But so I'm just using this to track my challenges, which is just making life a little bit easier. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guns done so far. And of course, we're working on the GPMG 7 right now. And I'm also going to be finishing some of the guns that I've also started. So I finished the Tonto as well during this game. I just had to do the rapid criticals and then the massacres, and that took me like all of about 5 minutes. And the PP919, I don't have too much left on that one either, okay? And of course, because we have quite the stockpile of both points and salvage, we went ahead and took care of the upgrades on that super quick. So already pack 3 and legendary rarity and whatnot, so shouldn't be too long before we finish this bad boy up. One major downside to this method is that if you have elemental pop on with the electric cherry augment, you basically can have any ammo mod happen at any time, which isn't necessarily a problem, but brain rot is like the absolute, in my opinion, the absolute worst ammo mod to use for camo grinding, because you get a ton of zombies brain rotted, especially if you have any augments on it. You get a ton of zombies that are brain rotted, and then they all sort of like affect each other, and then they knock the horde down and they take your kills. So it's super aggravating. Which, if you're using a gun like this that has like a million bullets in the magazine, might be a really good reason to not have the electric cherry on, because especially at round 15, like, I don't need to reload during a round at all. I just get kills and then reload after the round is already over. You see, like, this is the end of the round here, and I still have... Oh, and we just got Purple Tiger. But this is the end of the round here, and I still have 175 bullets in the magazine. So we just finished off the kills without reloading challenge for this, which means the last challenge that we have for this gun, we got to get 300 with cryo freeze, which that will just happen naturally. And then after that, we got to get 15 massacres, and then we will be done with the PP919. We just finished the 300 cryo freeze elimination challenge there. So what we'll go ahead and do now is head over to the turret area and just train them up regularly to go ahead and get those massacre medals. I was trying to keep track of how many of these I had finished so that I could actually show you on the recording when I got the gold on this, but I did just get gold on this gun. So now we're going to move back to the GPMG, and going to try to get another gun out of the box and maybe start another gun as well. So you know, you'll see what we get when we get it. So I just got Purple Tiger on the C9 here, which is nice. Now, unfortunately, at some point I accidentally dropped the GPMG. So like, I've just been working on the C9 for a little bit, but now that we dropped the GPMG, we've been like hitting the box like crazy. If you were on stream, you'd have seen, like, I've hit the box probably 1,000 times this game, and I have not gotten the GPMG once. So we're going to finish the C9, and then we're going to go on a box run and see if we can go find the GPMG again. But the C9 is going to be done like real soon. Alright, so the box journey continues. We're looking for 2 new guns now. We just grabbed a KSV, which will be our next SMG that we work on. And we still need to get the GPMG-7 out of the box again. We've finished as much of the C9 as we're going to finish during this game. Our next challenge is to do 30 parasites, and the parasites just don't spawn fast enough in directed mode. Like, we're not going to get like a full parasite round right now, so it's going to just take too long to finish that challenge, and I can be working on other guns instead. So we're going to work on the KSV, like I said. We haven't gotten it in hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of, or points worth of box spins, and the box keeps moving on us, so it's taken a little while here. It's got to be in, like, the stats somewhere, like how many times you've hit the mystery box, or if it's not in the stats, I'm sure that Treyarch has that info somewhere, but literally, I have hit the box so many times that I don't even know what to do. I'm starting to think that based on how many times I've hit the box and not gotten this gun, that for some reason it's like bugged and I'm not going to get it. Like, I don't think it's possible for me to get this gun out of the box right now. So we're gonna have to just save that one for a different game. And hopefully we can get out of the box in a different game, or we can just spawn in with it, depending on what level we happen to be. But we're definitely not getting it this game. We're gonna work on this gun. Right now we've got 544 criticals, so we're a little bit over a quarter of the way there, but it'll happen quick. We've got about 800 critical kills so far. Okay, so we just hit Purple Tiger with the KSV, which is sick. Now all we have to do is get 300 kills with Deadwire and 300 hipfire kills, which we can do all at the same time, standing right here. Okay, and we just finished the 2 special camo challenges for the KSV, and we did them both at the same time, which is sick. Because they were both 300 of something, 300 dead fire, 300 dead wire, and 300 hip fire kills. So we got that done pretty quick. Now the only thing we have left to do on this gun is just get the massacre medals, and then we'll be done. Okay, so if all has gone according to plan, I should get gold on this gun during this round. Gonna have to train up all these zombies, and then we'll see if we get it. Alright, so let's see if we get it right now. Take out the majority of those zombies in one. And there we go. There's Mystic Gold on the KSV. Save and quit. And we'll see how much XP we got. Let's open the summary. We got 222k XP. And that was just during just this game. And I didn't have a double XP active. So if I had double XP active, that would have been like almost 500,000 XP during that game, which is crazy. So that's almost 500,000 XP during that game. So we have a pretty good amount of golds done in zombies so far. A long session today. This video has been spread out over like 4 or 5 different sessions because I wanted to finish all the LMGs and then I got distracted doing other guns. We still need to finish the GPMG. That is the LMG that we have not done yet. So we do need to still finish this, but we will get there. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. This has been Mr. R, and stay tuned for more camo grinding. We have lots of camos left to go, but will be nice and easy to do with this method.